Live right now, eh? Well, let's have a bit of fun. Not going nowhere, I think. Can't be drinking. I've been drinking and smoking. I need a knife. I need a knife and I need a bourbon and I need a bong. I can carry on. Let's get a bourbon, eh? Let's get a bourbon. Come here, Woody. You motherfucker. Hello, hello, hello. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got somebody fucking talking to nobody. What the fuck's going on here? Anyway, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have a beer and a fucking bourbon. Me mate like a Woody's come to town. Three in the chat and no one said a word. No, two now. Lurkers with perkers. Well, it is fucking, what's today? It is Monday, isn't it? Monday blues, Sunday's news. There you go. Look at that fucking straight off. Look at how old that fucking bottle is. Well, it's fucking cold. It's been in that fucking freezer 32 hours, 36 hours, 3 days. Oh, that's fucking nice. Nice and fucking cold. 6 in the chat and not a fucking person said a word. What the fuck's going on? Comments? No comments? Hey, we'll better put a badge up then. We'll put that one up and see what happens. Or you could put that one up. We'll go back to the heart surgeon soon. He ain't fucking cheap either. Oh, fucking hell, that's cold. We'll go back up here. And there's not one, 7 people and not one in the fucking chat. What the fuck's going on? Right? 4 minutes and coming up to 4:20. It's fucking past 4:20. I went live at 4:26 4 minutes. Oh yeah. Reaper 4:20. Reaper 4:20. Oh, look out. Steve speaking. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. I've just been fucking. That was me, Victorian doctor. Hello there, Reefer 420 and Hookstagram. Hey, Hooky, how are you, bro? Hey, having a fucking woody, and I'm gonna fucking burn myself again with this, with the fucking the flame of death is what I call it, because there's the fucking proof of the flame. Look at that motherfucker. That's the flame. I'm gonna have a fucking bong now. I've been at the fucking medicals today. I've been to a doctor, a nurse, and a psychologist, all in one fucking couple of hours, all at one place. Yeah, a doctor. He was about as good as a hip pocket on a fucking hippo. He can't reach it to get it. He can't fucking. He's not as switched on as doctor as what I thought. I am gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him a Pauline Hanson. I've got to go back tomorrow and see him. Huh? Turn the cunt down on the dog and bone already. That was me doctor when fucking Victoria ringing up. Well, it wasn't her, it was the secretary. And said that I owed him $25 from fucking 4 months ago. Get the fuck out of here. My doctor doesn't charge me fucking to write a fucking thing out. She don't charge me for fucking medication. She writes them out fucking free of charge for me. When she sees that, she'll say, "Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's for Stephen." I try to explain to her about gear changer, but she doesn't get the fucking drift. She's too straight. I said, "Look, I smoke." She said, "What do you do on YouTube?" I said, "I smoke weed, drink piss, and be an idiot." And she said, "What? You drink? What you drink?" And I said, "I drink alcohol." "Oh, you say that word, piss. I thought you meant you drink urine." I said, "No, no, no. My name's Billy, not fucking silly." She's a beautiful doctor. She's got breast cancer. She's got a heart of gold, that lady. So we're having a beer. We're having a fucking now. We're gonna have a. This is number two bong. I had one before I went out. I'm gonna get fucking smashed this afternoon and fucking drunk if I can on 2 bottles of bourbon. I got a little bottle of fucking vodka in there too. Yeah, JP's in the house. The hooker's in the house. He started off as a piece of barbed wire, you know. He started off as a piece of barbed wire, and slowly he got bent and turned himself into a fucking hook. That's where he started from. Everyone has to have a start somewhere, you know. I was a burger flipper when I first started my first job at McDonald's, and then I became an apprentice fucking jockey on a fucking furniture truck. And I become a fucking operator, a driver. And then I become an operator, and then I become a fucking suppy. Then I become a fucking legend called fucking gear changer. I'm not a legend. Cunts call me legend. Where do you get a fucking legend from? Eh? Turn the cunt down. Yeah. It's good to see fucking half a dozen fucking people over here. Eh? They tell me it's all fucking changed. I've been away for a while because I haven't been well. I've been a cunt. I've been a sick cunt. Yeah, sick in SIC. There's no K in me. There might be an OK, but there's no K. We're here for fucking. Can I tell you a true story? I've got to tell you this true story. True story. A couple of weeks ago, I was down at this certain shopping centre, not the one down here, but another shopping centre. And there was a bloke there walking around, looked like he was lost. And he come up to me and he said, "Mate, can you spare me some money? I need to buy food." And I said, "Mate, I've been there and done that before, but I see what I got on me, mate." And I opened my wallet up. I didn't have any notes, and I had some change. And I fucking added it up, and it was like $3.65, I think it was. And I went to give it to him. He said, "No, no, I don't want fucking, what do you call it? Not shrapnel. I don't want fucking," he called it fucking something else. "I don't want jingles." I said, "Fucking, what do you mean jingles?" He said, "Run just jingles in your pocket, mate." He said, "You got a $20 note?" I said, "Mate, you asked me for some money to buy food. What are you fucking buying?" He said, "Oh, $20 will get me a good feed." I said, "Mate, if I had $20, I'd have to think about giving it to you. But that's all the money I have in my possession right now." And I didn't have any money in the bank. And it was fucking, I just saw $3.65. That'll fucking get him somewhere. He'll get somewhere with it. He wanted 20 fucking dollars. I said, "Bloke, I haven't $20. I haven't got fucking $20." Ask the oh, fucking hell. Oh, that is fucking, fucking good. Bush, Bush, it's fucking hopeless stuff. Bush is best. Oh, fuck. You know, I haven't had a fucking smoke for a couple of fucking days. Oh, fuck. Get that cunt off. Weighs too much. Oh, that's better. Talk about cop your colour. Oh, man. That's good weed. Fucking hope it's good. Not this fucking hydroponic fucking stuff. Or fucking medical. Straight out of the fucking sunlight. Holy fuck. It's only, only common because it's fucking, it's a strong, what's it called? Train wreck. Outside version of train wreck. That's what it's called. And the old mate up the fucking hill here, the the Aussie cunt, fuck, I went up there yesterday and I never smoked anything yesterday. Or did I? I can't remember. But he was fucking, mate, he was fucking smashed. Fucking hell. Lift your head up, cunt. What'd you say? Well, lift your head up and fucking talk to me. Yeah. That's the way to go, mate, isn't it? You want to get fucking, when you get some wood, you get fucking smashed. Don't you get in the half fucking smashed. JD. You at work, are you? Keep working, cunt. Hey, say that with great respect. Yeah. What sort of work you doing, JD? I was going to fucking drink that then. I was going to pick that cunt up and drink it. Instead, I've got to pick this fucking... There's not much left in that. A couple of mouthfuls. They were on special last week. Three for $18. Three for $18. It's $6 a fucking bourbon. You buy those little fucking Jack Daniels, Jim Beam. I don't mind Jack. Hey, but I should buy a fucking couple of Jacks. But I could have got 6 cans of Guinness for $23, which is still a good deal. It's just something that's about $3.80 a fucking can. That's cheap. You go in and buy a fucking schooner of Guinness in the pub, man, there's fucking $10. Yeah. Let's have another bong. Let's have another bong. We'll finish this half cunt off. Mine is $10.95 an hour. Pound and penny. Yeah, well, that's it, mate. That's nearly $77 for a shift. It's not a lot of money, $10.95. But you're in the States, aren't you? Well, your economy's a whole lot different to ours. You know, this one's for you, JD. Oh, fuck. Oh, they're fucking stoned to my... I'm fucked. Oh, you fucking hell. I got myself a fucking you fucking can opener. Fucking hell. With a gun. One of those fucking cheap ones, I squeezed the cunt together and the fucking wheel turn broke off the cunt, so I bought one of these. Hang on. I'm gonna get somebody out of me. I got a fucking box in the mail today. Well, it come. It come in the post. I'm gonna have one of these before I fucking, and then that'll do me till fucking dinner time. This is the best. You get one of those fucking pieces of chicken that are boneless from KFC, and you go and buy yourself a big fucking potato and gravy like that, and you dip the cunt in there like that. See that? I got 4 of them for fucking dinner. This box come in the mail today. I'm going to open the cunt in a minute. I feel fucking full just eating this. I won't eat till about 8 o'clock. Live here. We're back live. We're going to do this opening of this box. I've got to turn some lights on. I'm pretty fucking smashed here. I'm fucking looking after myself and forgetting about you cunts. Hey, what the fuck's going on here, gear? Look, I opened this. This is my new medical stuff. See, never got fucking open. No coppers to grab hold of me at the fucking post office. Oh, where's this fucking knife I had? I had a knife. I know I got a mouthful of bourbon scalded flat. Oh, fuck, that's cold. It was colder when I opened it. I got a fucking knife before, but I don't remember when I doing it. I shouldn't have hit that. I shouldn't have hit that fucking one word to fuck it all up. Anyway, we're going to open the can up. There we go. Um, one new box. One new Liberty. There you go. That's 100. What's 128 and 15? $143 worth there. Yep. $143 fucking dollars worth. Uh, Two pieces of equipment. And that's what it's going to be. The sensor. See the sensor on your arm? Well, that's what I got. The same as this one here. This one runs out in another week. This one here. And then I go back and see the diabetic educator and get her to put it on. It's like and it's in. I'm gonna open it, but I'm not gonna set it up. I'll wait for her to do it because she knows exactly how to put it on. And this is what it looks like. It's an amazing thing. That's what it looks like. And you take this off. You take this off and you put that up against your arm and you just go tap and it fucking goes straight in. You put your arm up like that and she puts it straight in. You don't even fucking feel it. And that only lasts for 12 weeks. So that's $20 a fortnight. I got to pay for that. But you got to pay $130. And there's the other thing there. There's two parts. That's the part that goes on, and this is another part. She knows how to put it on. Diabetic educator. That cost me fucking. I got to pay for 3 months up front for that. $128 and $15 postage. If the money's not in the account in fucking so many weeks, they just fucking don't send it out. And then I've got to go back to pricking my finger. And fuck that. This lady can get me onto these tablets. Might cost me fucking a bit of money. But I tend to fucking get there if I can. Get away from the insulin. It's a fucking good little invention, but the government give you nothing for that. That's a fucking add-on extra. That's a luxury. It's not a luxury to me, but it's a luxury in the sense that the government don't give you nothing for it. They give you fuck all. And they give you fuck all for MRI. Medical expenses for gear there is up a couple of $1,000. Heart specialists, you get a Medicare rebate there of fucking $128. Whoopie-doo. Because it costs you nearly $600 fucking dollars to see the fuckers. You want someone that's fucking to do it, look, otherwise you go back in the public health system and you wait for fucking 11 to 15 weeks to see a fucking heart specialist. You pay up front, you pay the fucking 500 and something dollars to fucking see them. You get your Medicare rebate out of you. It costs you about 500 out of your fucking own pocket. Unless you got private health insurance. No fucking private health insurance would insure me. My brother's keeper. I'm doing all right there, my brother. I'm doing better than what I fucking have been anyway. I've given up on fucking everyday fucking things. I just fucking live for tomorrow, bro, and try to get on the go. Eh? Mate, you got fucking... What am I doing here? Got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. I was fucking too much... I wasn't under the sun, but I had too much fun. Come up and have 1 cone, 2 cones, 54 more. The gear says, get your fucking ass up here. I've got a fucking cone left here. Aha, I got 2 cones, I think. 2 halves. 2 halves make a whole. That's a fucking good half. Oh, look out. Ozman's in the fucking... Hey, the
G'day,
Ozman.
changer. I hope
Hey,
you're doing
bro.
well. I just tuned in. I was only
Well,
watching for 5 minutes. And I had like sticky hands, so I couldn't type in the chat. And then I saw you press a link. I'm like, okay, fucking link.
sticky fingers? What have you been
Yeah.
up to? What have you
I
been
just
up to,
my
mate? There's no, this is not the Pauline Hanson show. Please explain.
Oh, it's just my vaporizer. It's got a lot of resin in it, and it's like, ugh, need to clean. Woo!
Yeah. Well, guess what? I just packed this. This one's for you, bro.
Oh, cheers. I'm gonna go get my bong. Cheers, gear changer. I hope your afternoon's gone well on the Woodstock. The Woody.
Well, I couldn't knock back 3 bottles for $18 last week.
That's pretty good. No way. That's fucking such a good deal.
$6 for a fucking 750 ml of fucking... It's not the strongest bourbon, but it's nice.
Yeah.
You pay fucking $11 for a Jimmy and Coke.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the same. Not the flavor, but pretty much.
Well, it's just a little bit stronger. But the percentage is they can only sell a certain amount of percentage. And 9 times out of 10, you're only getting a second grade fucking bourbon anyway. You know, if they keep a constant thing to it, but no. But this one's for Tassie, and all the taggers along. And for Kingy, you better get a fucking bong up here, bro. 2190. The Oz Hash Man, eh? I got my new machine today. It's the same as this and the same as that. This will fucking connect to it. I gotta. This stays with me. The sensor I gotta pay for, which I just paid for. Paid for it last weekend when I got fucking, well, the week before when I got paid. That's what made me fucking broke. And I got to pay for me fucking $150 for me fucking needles this week. Telephone bill, electricity bill, that's all fucking come in at once. Who gives a fuck? Is it going to pay it? As long as I got some money to go for a fucking cruise on Sunday and have a few coffees. I won't be drinking, but I'll be smoking. You know, fucking head back down to the fucking Hipsville for the day. Leave you about, I don't know, I might go and stay at this fucking, out in the fucking bush at this really good fucking bloke I met. Awesome man. And I've already been to his place. Oh, there's a message on my phone. What did that say? Somebody said a message. What did they say on my phone?
Oh. Bong on, chaps. Ladies and gentlemen in the building, hit that bong.
I just, hey, yeah, I got this phone call the other night, Terence, the other morning at 3 a.m. And I just put this, I'm going to show you this. It's on my phone. I'll just show you the bottom of it, what it says.
Hang on. Hang on, what does that
He
say?
says,
Some country. Never did, bro. Look into it soon. Some can't be playing. Got me phone call at 3 a.m.
Oh, King be fine. King be fine. They rang me the
I
other
remember.
morning.
Yeah.
Well, they rang this at 3 o'clock, and I was awake, and I answered it straight away because it's a private number, and I normally don't answer it, and I knew it's going to be some cunt's fucking ringing up to play me. As soon as I seen a
Oh.
private call, and he said, "Dear Ginger, this is King be fine," and I said, "Oh, you're the king, are you?" I said, "Oh, you must have the wrong number because I'm looking for the Queen."
Yeah.
And he said, "How are you there this morning in a real fucking?" Someone plays it good, but not as good as the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah.
You know, as King Be Fine. There's no one else that can mimic him, but this guy tries to do a fucking good job of it. And I played him out. I played him out, and this is the honest truth. He said, "Oh, Gear Changer, you've got to change different things on your channel, and you've got to turn Rastafari, and you've got to get some dreadlocks on that fucking bald head of yours." I said, "Well, guess what?" I said, "Guess what?" I said, "If you come over here," I said, "I'll pluck every one of your fucking balls hairs out, and I'll put it on top of my head. And when I finish doing that, I'll kick the fuck out of you, you smart motherfucker. Now get the fuck off my fucking telephone." And I hung up on him.
Yeah.
But
That's the
he's
second time someone's done that with like
oh,
his
it's about the
voice.
third time.
Third.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, easy, mate. When I put my phone number up, I had cunts playing me all the time. But I don't
Oh
care.
wow.
And I just say to them, as long as I've fucking got you, you're leaving some other poor cunt alone. I don't, it's
Exactly.
I'm old school when it comes to bullshit like that, man. I play out. Mate, I do it all the time. I suck them in. They think that I'm their fucking, they don't mind fucking having a lend to me. And I suck them in, Matt, and then I just give them me fucking straight out mouth. You're
Yeah.
nothing but a cocksucker. Yeah. You're nothing but a cocksucker. Fuck off. Who cares? I got an age restriction on me live the other day.
How come?
I don't know whether it's the headline act or what I fucking said.
Interesting.
I got a message this morning. I thought, fuck, what did I do wrong?
I got a Coke, no sugar.
I got this new machine today. Well, I don't. It's not new. I've already got it on. It's the sensor,
Yeah.
and this is what I have to pay. These two parts here make that sensor up. That's what come in the box today.
Yeah.
And you screw one onto the other, and you hold it on your arm, and she pushes it up, and it injects it into your skin. So that's what takes your sugar level, and it's fucking instant.
Yeah.
So I got to pay $10, roughly $10 a week for that up front.
Oh.
130. It's $143 I paid for it the other day, and it's just got here today by post. $15 postage, and $128 for that machine, and that lasts for 3 months. And then I got to do it again. And there's the test.
That's cool though.
There's the tester that tests me fucking sugar level. That's what's this. That's the tester. This is the scanner. Those parts there are the scanner, which is that white thing. Oh,
that you
fuck
had
off!
there.
I just built me bomb.
Oh no! Be the white thing you had on your arm.
Yeah. So what happens now? What's this? See what it says there?
Only
It
just.
says
Scan
reader. Now I'm going to scan it now. You watch this? How instant? See the screen's blank. Listen.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go. 11.8.
Well, the best result is between 6 and 8, and anything between 8 and 12 is a high level, but it's very acceptable.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's because of the Woodstock and bourbon? Does that have sugar in it?
Oh, that'll go up to about fucking 19 tonight.
That's fucking
but hey, well, it will. It'll go probably might even go 21. I got to take this back to the diabetic educator and see the graph. It's got a graph on it.
Look at this graph.
You watch that fucking graph by tomorrow, go fucking sky rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she'll say, "What have you had?" And I say, "What I'm going to have every week. I'm going to enjoy myself." And she says, "Oh," and doctors say to me, "You got to stop drinking the alcohol." I said, "When did I fucking start? I haven't had anything for weeks." And I just said, well, I haven't. I've been too sick. I haven't had
Yeah, no,
any drugs
exactly.
for
I
weeks.
know what you mean.
I laid off the cigarette. I cut down on my cigarettes. I laid off the dope, and I laid off the alcohol.
Yeah,
And that's the honest truth, because I was just too fucking sick, man.
exactly. You know,
I was at my lowest peak, my lowest level ever I've been in my life, Terence.
wow.
And it's
Yeah,
scary
that's
shit. It's scary
exactly.
shit, mate. And now I feel a lot fucking better today.
That's
I
good.
went to see a doctor, a nurse, and a psych today. I was seeing a psychologist about my needle phobic.
Yeah. Oh, what did they say?
Well, what he told me, he gave me this app to download on my phone called Smiling Faces, and it's you lay on the bed and turn it's off your phone on this app, and it plays this stuff that's supposed to really, really put you back and take a lot away from what you have. If you've got stress, this stuff will. It's not. It's a music.
Yeah.
It's a sound. It's a sound. It gets inside you. If you let it get inside you, it will get inside you and help you get
Yeah.
rid of some of. We all have toxins in our body.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try it, and then he tells me with that diabetic pen and that needle, which is that one there. You take that off. I take that off. I put that on there, and this is what is my phobic. See that needle?
Yeah, same.
That's that's what I cannot handle. Is I feel like a second grade junkie, and because the doctors, well, I do. It's 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 a serious thing, man. When I was 10 years old, this doctor stuck this in my arm and jabbed it in my arm and fucking and broke it. And the
Ah,
needles were a lot fucking bigger in them days. And I took a swing at him. This is true. This is more needle phobic. I took a swing at him and hit him. And he told my mother never to bring me back to surgery again. So I had to go to hospital as a kid and get a needle to get the needle out of my arm. Because instead of
that's
putting it in, he
fucked.
jabbed it in. It was a flu shot thing, fucking when I was whatever they call it. Well, I was only 9 or 10 years old, and I've had that phobic
Oh,
for many a fucking year, many 40 odd, 50 odd years, and that's what saved me becoming a junkie, Terence,
yeah.
and that's the truth. I was offered this stuff when I was fucking 15 and 16, mate. I had mates that used to do it. But never, man. I've never touched a needle with that shit in it in my life. I hate these. I hate anything to do with them. I've been offered it many times. I've smacked the fucking shit in the mouth. I did. I hit her, pushed her away. I didn't actually hit her in the face, but I pushed her away
I know
with a
what you
fucking
mean. I know what you
on
mean.
her
Yeah,
chest and
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah,
The
I know.
shit they
I know
wrapped
what you mean. Yeah, I know
this,
what you mean.
they wrapped the tourniquet. She had a she had a tourniquet around my arm before I knew what was going on.
Yeah.
I said, fuck, what are you doing? She said, you want to get high. I said, I thought we were smoking weed. She fucking laughed at me. She said, no, we're going to give you this. And get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Yeah.
You're not doing
Oh
that to
my
me.
god, that's
And
stressful. That's
I
stressful.
copped a smack in the mouth about 3 months later from a boyfriend
Yeah.
for fucking pushing her. He just gave me he didn't whack me hard. He went fucking bang and said, leave your hands off me, you fucking woman, cunt. I said, mate, she's fucking, what did she say to me? He said, that's all I'm saying. Leave her hands off her. Nothing else was ever said. You know,
Yeah.
I never assaulted her. I just pushed her away because she was coming at me
Yeah.
with one of these. Come on, you want to get high?
Yeah.
I thought, you're talking about fucking weed, bitch. That's what she said. She
That's
invited me in. Hey, Steve, you want to come
ooh.
into the fucking? You want to come into the room and get high? I said, yeah, fucking, let's go, darling. And she got the wrong impression, and I got the wrong impression. And fucking, we go in there, man. The
That's
next thing I know,
stressful
she's got
though.
a fucking needle in her arm, fucking with a tourniquet around me fucking
Woo!
arm. Like, get the fuck out.
Woo!
Never
Woo!
do it. See, and that's my phobic. If you come near me, man, and punch the fuck out of you, you might beat me 5 minutes later, but you won't know I hit you because I'll come fucking screaming at you.
The thing is,
That's
like
my
with
phobic.
needles, that's like what's it called? That's what's I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know what the term is, but
It's
it's like
needle phobic. It's a phobic.
it's like
She said, this guy told me today there's a doctor, he has a doctor, he said, I don't say names, but there's a doctor there that comes in that's got a phobic about blood. He can't be
oh
around blood, but he's a doctor.
yeah.
You
It's
work
interesting.
that
Like
one out.
I can deal with blood and like gore and things like that, but when it comes to needles,
If you
can't do that.
want to hit yourself with a needle, I'll sit there and laugh at you because I can't do it. I got a 30-year-old daughter. I'm truthful about this. Just turned 30 last weekend, and she's got tattoos on her, and she's an interesting person to show them off, but she's got a noodle phobia. But she said, Dad, there's a different noodle altogether. You know, I've got one tattoo
Yeah,
on me. I've had for 30 years, but I'll never get another tattoo because I just could not stand that noodle, whether it be any noodle. And those
same
noodles are
here. I
different to
totally agree.
what I take.
That's why I never get a tattoo because I can't handle needles no matter what. I mean, I can watch needles. I
See,
can look
now
at all
this,
this. It's just I can't
see that?
have it on me in me. Look at
Watch
that
this
fucking
noodle.
wall.
Take that off. Screw that in there. This is a one-shot event. You can only do it once.
Are you gonna use
There's
it?
the thing. Now down that there's the barrel. That's called a BD
Yeah,
shield. It's a shield. I can't see the noodle.
yeah,
Can
yeah.
you?
Nah,
Okay. I dial that number up for the insulin amount of insulin that goes in there.
yeah.
I push it up against my skin like
Don't
this.
do
It
it.
goes in. I squirt it. It's all over and done with in about 3 to 5 seconds. I
Yeah,
don't balk. I do it twice a day, every day for the rest of my life because I know what to expect with this. But that other noodle
fuck,
is,
that's
I can't
awful.
do it because it's the noodle part of it. I bend noodles because I handshake about them. But
Oh my god.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, that's fried.
Well,
Ugh.
it's if there's ever a thing that haunts someone for their life, Terence, that's the truth, pal. I used to punch on with the
Yeah.
young blokes when I was a young bloke. Me and a couple of mates, we used to go looking for fights. And we weren't scared to fucking stand up and have a go, mate. You know, you back your mates up 3 or 4 against 3 or 4. We've had 5 and 6. I've had fucking been knocked down, king hit a few times, but I keep on coming back, mate. It's the old days, you know.
Yeah.
A punch up was fucking a punch up was a punch up, mate. Someone fucking that wanted to have a go at you. It's either you or them. But you know, you always stand behind your mates. Make sure no one jumped him. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No dirty dog tactics.
This this bloke called my ex missus a fat slut one day, and she went to tears, man. She
Oh wow.
because you know why he called her that because she beat him in a game of
That's
fucking
sad.
pool. Yeah. And she said, "What do you want to do about it?" I said, "Hey, he's shit. Leave it alone." And she said, "Oh, you're just a scaredy cat." I said, "No." I said, I'm a karma person. She said, "What karma's going to come to him?" I said, those who wait, and never said a word, and no word of a lie. About 5 months later, I was in the hotel on a Saturday morning. I was ready to go to Sydney at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was drinking orange juice. And this prick walked in there and didn't fucking think anything of it, and mouthing off, drinking beer. By the time he's had his fourth beer, he needs to go and have a piss. As soon as he's gone to the toilet, I'm in the toilet before him, waiting. He didn't know I was in there. He's walked in and had a leak. I tapped him on the shoulder, and I fucking pole drive the prick when I tapped him on the shoulder. And he'd fallen into the piss trough, pissed his pants, had blood all over his face, and I just walked straight out the door. He didn't even see my face, but he seen my fist. I just tapped him on the shoulder while he was standing at the trough. And when he's turned around, I went fucking bang, straight into his face, knocked him fucking stupid, smashed all his teeth, smashed all his fucking nose. And he's fallen over and pissed his pants, and he's gone back out and said, "Some can't hit me in the fucking hotel. I can't remember who it was. I didn't see him." And someone said, "Oh." And then someone said, "Oh, that bloke was out the back there before he went." "What bloke?" "Oh, the bloke that drives that fucking truck." "Oh, the truck driver? Where'd you see him?" The coppers come and asked me. I said, "What are you fucking talking about? I was on my way to Sydney." And the copper said, "Were you?" I said, "Mate, I was on my way to Sydney." I said, "What time was that?" He said, "Oh, somewhere around lunchtime." I said, "Mate, I was fucking..." He said, "Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. You're good, you're good." And left it at that. And they could never prove who fucking... He could never prove who fucking smashed him. And my missus said to me, fucking... When I come home, this is 2
Jesus.
days later, she said some bastard smashed fucking Clive in the toilets on Saturday morning. I said, "What?" She said, "Some cunt belted him, fucking smashed his face in." I
I'm
said,
lagging
what did
so
you have
bad.
to do with it?" She said, "I never knew about it. So-and-so just told me." She said, "I haven't seen him, and mate, his face was fucking pretty fucking smashed up
That's
because
pretty
he's
full
fucking
on.
all his..." Well, that's the truth, mate. I've got nothing to fucking hide. That was fucking... That was like 10 years ago, over 10 years,
Yeah.
12, 15 years ago. Yeah, that's when I done all that Anzac stuff for fucking nothing. I used to fucking look after the Anzacs on fucking in that little... I got Citizen of the Year in that little town, but I never got Citizen of the Year for building that cunt. I got fucking tapped on the shoulder. I got tapped on the shoulder a couple of times, and 2 of them were by women. They said, "Finally, someone..." One girl said, "This is true," and it made me laugh. She said, "Finally, some cunt with a bit of go in them fucking done something."
Yeah,
I said, "What do you
exactly.
mean by that?" She said, "The person that done that doesn't talk about it; they just do it." And she was talking to me, and she knew, but she could never say anything to me. But she knew it was me because everyone said that when he called my missus a fat slut, someone said, "You want to watch your mouth because there's fucking blokes around here that'll fucking knock your ass over everywhere.
Yeah,
Who they going to fucking
exactly.
be? This, that, you know." He was the big fucking kingpin of the fucking... He's just a town fucking... But karma come to that cunt, and that's what karma's all about. I don't make out to be I'm a fucking bad bastard. I just make out to be I'm a fucking straight down the line bloke. You know, someone wants to fucking... Now today's value is, if someone said that to her, I'd say, "Fucking hell, mate, how do you know the truth?" That's
Yeah.
my ex I'm talking about. But I've got to watch what I say because she is my daughter's mother. Yes. Fucking... That's only number one bourbon down. I'll have to do another... What's today? Tuesday. No, Monday. I think I better have another one. And then I don't have to have any more. I got a bit of KFC tonight for dinner. Not so cookie. Ah, not so. Yeah, Terence is in there somewhere. If I can, all we can see is the top of a glass bowl. Bong. There's a shotgun in it there. We got one more left. We still got. Look, it's fucking packed. Didn't have to pack that. Here you go. From a man named Joe. What's this for? Pre-injection swabs. Geez, they're generous. They give you fucking 2 pre-injection swabs.
Yeah, those are
Spend
fucking the best.
$128 and we'll give you.
Those are fucking the best. You gotta use them before you
They got,
inject, otherwise you get an infection. It's fucked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got to watch out what I do, but mate, this diabetic educator is trying to get me onto these tablets.
Yeah.
She said if we can
Those
get
swabs,
to a
they're like
certain level
$12 for
for a
200.
constant time, she said we can get you these tablets. You can do away. We can do away with your insulin.
Those swabs. I think there's
Yeah,
a
I
bit of a
know. And they
delay,
give
but
you
that
2
sounds
for
good that they're
$128.
2 for 100, 2 for
plus
128.
freight.
That's hilarious.
Plus freight. That box says 120 parts in it. That's lasts for 3 months. That's 12 weeks. Okay, so it's I forget how many days it is.
What is it? What? G'day, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear me. My data, my internet's playing up at the moment. So it looks like Gear Change has dropped down, but he shall be back. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home on the chat, cheers for tuning in, swinging through, bonging along, having your say. I just packed the mighty then. I'm sure Gear Changer shall be back soon. I don't know if you can hear me because my connection was pretty bad before. Like I was struggling to hear what Gear Changer was saying. It was a little bit laggy. So I don't know if I'm stopping and starting and rubber banding, whether I'm laggy or whether it's smooth. If you let me know, that would be nice. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Bong on. Go get yourself some Hungry Jacks. I'm drinking some Coke no sugar. Let's hit the mighty. Tasty.
There we go. We went for a
G'day,
fucking
Gear
ride around the
Changer.
world. We went for a fucking big spin around the world there.
Yeah, my internet was
Just,
playing up because it's quite rainy down in Tassie.
yeah, well, I just went. I don't know where I went, but it fucking kicked me out too. I've never seen Reefer 420 before. A few
Oh,
people know him.
he's recent. I haven't seen him around until recently. But he's
Yeah,
asking me, have
right.
you seen have I got a water pipe attachment for the Mighty, which is just something that I can like, I don't know, like a bong
No,
or like a little. Yeah,
he seems like a genuine a genuine guy. So
that's
there's no
good.
dramas. I haven't
That's
seen
good.
him around, and someone said, I think it was Hookster said hello to him. So I thought, well, and he replied back there, yeah. So no, it's all good. I just never seen him before. I said 208. I've haven't seen the guy around before, but
210 degrees Celsius is what it's supposed to be, and then this is what the temperature is now. The red one. So at the moment, it
208.
is the top one. Yeah,
It's 210.
200
Look,
degrees. Woo! That's the max temperature, unfortunately.
don't burn yourself like that.
Yeah. Wow, that looks painful. It just
That was from the fucking that was from the
oh, the
the
butane jet
skin
lighter.
the fucking mate. Shit. My own stupid fault the way I used it, that's all. I was just fucking
Yeah,
stoned and probably half cut and went to write something up. I don't remember much about it until the next day when I thought, fuck, geez, my finger's fucking sore. And the nurse at the doctor's surgery, she put some stuff on it, and she sent it
yeah,
today. She said, it's looking all right. It's looking all right.
that's good.
It's healing. It's healing. It's healing the best it can heal after that burn.
Exactly.
I'll place new fellas. Oh, new name. Okay. Reaper 14. That'll be interesting to work out. That'll be interesting to work out. Yeah. I was
It
legend.
is what it is. It is who it is. Bong on. There you go.
Tasner.
Get Oz
I'll
Legends
place new
421.
name. Yeah, that's some that makes me think of when to be a legend, you got to have been around for a while. Hey, what's a legend consist of? They call me a legend. I'm not a fucking legend. I'm just fucking gear changer. A mad fucking Aussie fucking retired motherfucker silly cunt. Straight up as it is. Don't mess a gear with gear. I've missed a few gears. I've missed a few gears in my life. Hey, when a bloke said to me, can
Bong,
you drive a
bong,
crash box? I
bong.
said, how much do you want me to crash it? A crash box is when you're supposed to use your use your clutch to start off with. Stop. You got to drive it. The rest of it, you got to drive it by fucking revs, peaks, whatever you want to do, whatever the motor is, whatever the box is. You got to synchronize the fucking two together without putting your foot on the clutch. Only if you have to.
Yeah.
And yeah, smoking planters.
G'day,
Where the
smoking planters.
Guinness? Yeah, the Guinness is still in the fridge, man. $23. 23 Australian dollars for a 6-pack. Or I
Oh,
bought
wow.
3 bottles of bourbon for $18.
That's better. There you
That was
go.
$6 a bottle, man. You can't.
There you go.
And just while we're here, we might as well, because it's no good doing it after. No good going halfway. No good going halfway tonight. Oh, fuck, that's cold. Oh, I forgot about this. We can do that. That'll make it interesting. That'll make it interesting. Where's that spoon? Where's that spoon? Where's that spoon? The spoon here, I need it. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Get
Where's the fire emoji?
What is that? Well, can't be, this can't be too far.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. This cone's for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now that I got full screen, I can do a cheeky.
Where you go to, gear? Fucking disappear again. I might as well finish number 2 and get it over and done with, so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Enjoy number 2.
And fuck, is that cold? It's just come straight out the fucking a -4 fucking fridge. Still got the darkness on the bottle. Cold as.
That's good.
I had one bottle the other night and I said, nah, I'm going to try. I don't know how I'm going to if I can succeed, but John West just come and knocked on my door and said, open the can and have some more.
Shout out to John West.
When you want John West is the best.
I love tuna. I haven't had it for ages, so. Is that sardines, though?
No. Come on, Terence. Sardines?
That would.
Tuna?
Surely that is sardines.
I'm allergic to sardines. I break out in a rash.
Really? Are you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, especially herrings and tomato sauce.
What is in the can then?
Well, this is
Oysters.
what is in the can. This is the there
you go.
Look at that.
That's beautiful. There you go.
See that?
That's better than fucking sardines.
Smoked John West oysters.
Yeah. Wow.
In oil. Mate, they're on special. $3 a can. $2.99. And $5 for a tin of fucking John West pig salmon. I mean, that's all I had for lunch, just a tin of salmon. And what a fucking $5 lunch that was. And got to put Terence back in the
My thing crashed just then. Don't know why. Mm.
Could be the. It's
It's probably the
I'm on the
stormy weather
Gold
in
Coast, man. Well, no, it's got the Gold Coast has got a fucking high volume of fucking internet traffic. Pretty fucking huge.
There you go.
I'm running off up the hill, and it's you know, he give me the password. Just said, mate, use it. It's fucking theirs. He'll never use the amount of they get.
That's good.
So I get free internet. You know what I tell everyone? I bet you don't get free internet off an Aussie cunt. Huh? Well, that's his
That's
thing.
good.
That's his name, the Aussie cunt.
Yeah.
I get free internet off the Aussie cunt. Huh?
That's good.
He's a
That's
fucking
good.
legend, mate.
That's lovely.
He's a fucking great bloke. It's you know, I haven't met a fucking ass. Well, not here anyway. I haven't met any assholes in Australia yet. Oh, I met a bloke that I wanted to call an asshole because he never showed up. That was back there in the fucking way back there on the coast, in halfway down New South Wales.
There you go. There you go. G'day, martial artists. 2012. Shout out to
That's 11 years ago. Smoking plants. What's happening there? Can of sardines with lime, onions, and tomatoes. Good stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
That's fucking sardines.
I used to love. Well, I don't know sardines out of the can. I could never do that. But I used to, as a kid, I used to like herrings, which is a fish.
Yeah.
And I used to break out in these red blotches all over my body.
Wow.
And the doctor said they said it was the tomato sauce, so we just got herrings, and that kept on going. We took away the herrings and just had the tomato sauce, and it was the fish.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But I love seafood. I love oysters. Any sort of, you know.
Seafood.
He wasn't my stepfather. 10, 20 years after my dad passed away, I had a stepfather for a while. He passed away, but he had an oyster loose down the bottom end of New South Wales. And he asked me to go out and help him one time I was down there visiting, and he said, "Help yourself, whatever you can eat." And he shuck all those oysters and put them on trays, and there was like 50 or 60 dozen there.
Yeah.
So I just went along and ate about 2 or 3 dozen of them. He said, "You can't eat all my oysters." I said, "Well, you told me to help myself." He said, "Yeah, you gotta open them yourself, mate. They're all for orders. I've got to get started again and put another." Oh well.
That's so funny.
Mussels straight off the beach.
Yeah, mussels off the beach. Mussels are so good.
Oysters straight off the rocks, mate.
You make me want seafood.
Well, they're gone now. Oh, oysters are gone now. One can
Mussels.
gone.
Yum.
They don't work. I'm living in a dead end street.
Oh.
And there's a house. We're pretty high up here, But if you go up on top of his fucking driveway, you can see that beautiful view up the coast. Absolute gorgeous view up the coast.
That's epic.
I got KFC for dinner. What's going on with this computer? Gone blank. Black. Yeah. We both have lost connection to your camera. Okay. There you go.
Wow, that cone got me.
Well, mate, I've been smoking this really nice stuff.
That's good.
It's nothing. It won't win the as I say, it won't win the Cannabis Cup, but
Look at that. Hey, better than no weed, because that a little bit of something is
that
better
is
than
bullshit.
nothing.
Oh
That's
man,
good.
this is potent shit. This is potent shit.
That's good.
This is called train wreck grown outside.
Hell yeah. That's so good.
Now,
With a bit of Woody and Coke, that would go well.
well, it has done,
Yeah.
and I got I myself three of those tenders and a potato and gravy from KFC. I've got to sit. I've already had a couple of spoonfuls of the potato and gravy.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, and I don't know, I've got these whatever these. Oh, I know what I got. I got this. Yeah. I got these. What do they call them? These things. Chicken
Popcorn
tenders.
chicken. Oh, there you go.
No.
Chicken tenders.
There you go. Chicken tenders.
In Tassie at the moment, we've got a deal at KFC, and it's 20 for 20. So 20 nuggets. So fucking 10 nuggets, 10 tenders for $20. 20 for 20.
Yeah, right. Well, I just, mate, I can't. I had fish yesterday. I bought a nice piece of fish at the fish shop. But it's
Yeah.
easy for me to go out and look what I got. I think this is it. Yeah, I've been hanging on to this for a long time because you can't get. I don't think you can get them anymore, and it's that.
Yeah, the supercharged sauce. Oi, do they not do that anymore? That's fried.
That's fucking that's fucking hot as fuck. It burns my mouth, but I love it. I
That
can't get
is
enough of this
amazing.
stuff. I saved that for. It's been. It won't go off. It's been sitting up in my
No, it
cupboard.
won't. No, it won't. It won't go off. You're right. You're 100% right. Yeah.
Supercharged. I'm gonna fucking put did that. The
That's
chicken,
so fucking good.
mashed potato, and then dip it into this.
Are you using it tonight? Oh, there you go. I don't know if we have it in Tassie. Maybe we don't have it.
Huh?
I remember we did have it at one point in time. Probably not anymore.
Just a little bit of it's nothing
That's
much, but it's
good.
a nice little
Yeah,
bit.
look at
It's a
that.
nice
That's
little bit of
nice.
bush. That's a
Better than
little bit of
nothing.
bush.
That's good.
Oh, it's where it comes from and who's grown it is it's worth the drive.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. It's worth the drive. It's not somebody off the street. It's through somebody that I won't say too much information, but it's worth the drive. Yeah, you
There you
don't
go.
find that every day.
Exactly.
At the moment, there's. I'm on the Gold Coast. There's people up here paying $1.30 for a quarter.
Shout out to Toka's Den. Someone in the chat, Smoking Planters, is surprised we have KFC. He's like, you have KFC in Australia, as if. That's funny. We actually have, it's called AFC in Australia, Australian Fried Chicken. No, it's not. I'm only joking.
AFC. Yeah. Well, it's all Ingham's chickens.
Yeah.
I used to work at KFC in a suburb in Sydney called Sefton. They used to make all the
Oh.
coleslaws, potato salads, green salads, and I used to work for them for every Sunday and every Saturday. Saturday start at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night and finish on Monday afternoon. When I used to have a roster with a company where I knew I had that time off, and I used to go and work for them, and I used to have to deliver to all the shops, all the KFC shops, and take their coleslaw in boxes of 5 kilos, and they used to make them up into the
Oh.
containers then, and the potato salad, and all their other things, their dry food. And English used to deliver the chicken, and that, as I used to get closer to the end of the run, I'd always extra stock. And the KFC make their money out of all the side stuff, the salads. They make good money out of it. And I said to this
Yeah.
guy at one of the shops one night, I said, I got a bit extra on board. He said, what do you want for it? And I said, mate, feed. What do you want? What do you mean to feed? I said, I'm having a few mates over for card night tonight. Oh, mate, no worries. He gave us about 50 pieces of chicken. He said, keep some coleslaw for yourself. He said chips and every second Friday from then on for months, I used to just drop him off a bit of stuff during the week, and he'd always I'd go there on Friday nights or Saturday nights and pick up a food, whatever I wanted, because I used to sell for nothing. The good
Yeah.
old days. Yeah. KFC, man. All right, Cool Hand.
G'day, Cool Hand Luke. This cone's for
Yeah,
you.
Mr. Cool Hand.
I'm going to punch a bong, smoke
Yeah,
a
brother.
cone. Punch a cone, rather. Smoke a bong.
I'm going to punch one too for you too, Cooley. This one's for you, brother.
I feel like I need a sneeze. Oh.
Hello, Wes. I got it right. I said, g'day, mate. Oh, fuck. Oh. Good bush. Good Bush. And it's not fucking George Bush either. Oh, that's a bit better. I could do a KFC on live, not online. Could go live and have a. Is that going to stay there? Oh, now it will. Oh yeah, I've got a cigar. Holy fuck. I'm going to have this noodle soon. Because I'm going to have something to eat, but I'm not going to have the noodle because my sugar level. I was going to drink that fucker. Where's my glasses? I can't see a fucking thing. Here they are here. Fuck, I'm smashed. I ain't fucking smashed on that. It helps to know people. Cool, and Luke says g'day. Hope you're all nice and we want to be a snake. Hey, have you got a... I know it does. I used to play a card night every second Friday night. As long as I was home, I'd play. 9 o'clock, someone's house. And whoever's house it was had to supply the munchies. I don't want to be... Oh, yeah, I want to be good. Good munchies. What's my phone telling me?
Back with a bong. Back with a bong.
There you go. Yeah, no, it's you might as well go through the we might as well go through the fucking system here. I'm just gonna do this. Where's this fucking rubbish bin? Right there. I'll put that up there so I don't spill the motherfucker again. I've got to watch what I do here because it's not hard to fucking mouthful of this. Put the lid back on it. Now.
Cheers.
We're gonna fucking do a live. Now. Put it over there. Where are we? Just for a second.
Oh, no rush, that's all good.
Just for a second. Just for a second. Get rid of that thing too. Get rid of that too. I'll just leave that up there. There's the needle. There's this ready to fucking, as you can see, there's a little thing up the spout there. You got to really find to see it, but there it is. And it's dialed up to, we're going to dial it up to 25. There's a little number in the fucking box. 25 units, and it's called a quick pen. It's 25 units.
Yeah, look at that.
25 mix. And see how it looks, how the liquid looks. Now, what's this? I got about a good 30-second shake. This way, that way. Turn the pen up and do it the other way. Give it a good shake. It doesn't clear up to be a clear liquid, but it's ready to use. And you got to keep these in a safe and cool spot. Don't have to leave them in the fridge. So I've got them I got a fridge that the freezer part doesn't work, so I put it in there. Now that's what it comes up as now. That's ready to go.
Ah,
You're going to see this
let's get ready to go.
straight up.
Ready to go.
There's my leg. Can you see that? It's
There
going to
you
go.
go. Good work.
There's see that spot. See that spot there? That's the last
Yeah.
spot that I did.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay, that's the mark from the pen. Okay, so I shouldn't do that. So what I got to do is I got to go the upper leg, because if I go there again, I could get an infection. So I go my right leg, and you can see that there. It's ready to go. You'll hear the click, and you watch how quick I can inject myself. 1, 2, 3.
Good work.
Finished. Can't never blinked an eyelid. I can't use that part of that needle again, but I don't. I, that other needle with the needle itself, I can take up to 15, 20 minutes. So sometimes I don't even do it. Can't use that
Same. I know what
part
you
again
mean.
because it's a one off, and that's 150 for 100 of them, and I use 2 to 3 a
Ah,
day. Yeah.
there you go.
The diabetes people give me nothing for this. I got to pay that. That's an added on extra. That's because I'm needle phobic. I don't see that needle. I know it's coming, but that doesn't worry me. I just don't see the needle. And this is my saviour, believe me. This part here compared to the other needle that I've got. This fucker here to that one is a lot of
Yeah.
difference.
Woo!
And I can't do this, Terence. I can't do this, but I can do that 3, 4, 5 times a day, whatever you want me to do. But I've got to throw that in the bin now, and it can't be used ever again.
Yeah.
And
That's so stressful.
unfortunately, well,
No,
when
not
you've
that
had a
one.
phobia for
The
when
one.
you've had
No. Yeah. The
when you've
other
had a
one.
phobia for over 50 years of needles.
Exactly.
When I used to be on a tablet, and then they said to me, "Oh, you got to go off the tablets and go onto the insulin." I said, "Oh,
Oh,
okay."
fuck.
And then all of a sudden they showed me this needle, and I'm not fucking taking that. They said, "Well, that's the only way you got to take it." And it took me a long time. Because man, I used to balk. I used to, and if I had to take
That's
30
so
shots
sad.
in a week,
Exactly.
or say 21 shots, I would lucky sometimes to be taking 5 shots in a week. I'm supposed to take it
Exactly.
3 times a day, you know. And when I got up
Yeah.
far up north, and I let myself go, I might go 5 or 6 days without any insulin. And there was no, I've never had any dramas with it, but over a long period of time, it drained it out of me, and it gave me a hypo, which it's like having a heart attack. And I'm honest and truthful and as sincere as I could be in sitting in this spot, and as God is my witness, and on my beautiful mum and dad's life, I thought I was a dead man. I thought I was living a fucking death sentence when that hypo came in on me, because it dropped
Oh,
me, and it took everything out of me. And
Jesus
the
Christ.
ambo guy brought me back with that pure glucose, those tubes of glucose. He brought me back with those. The first tube fucking just started the thing, and the second one I come to reality, and it was like living the fucking, what the fuck's going on? Where have I just been? That's what I said
Yeah,
to him.
exactly.
Where have I just been? Because I've actually blinked out and dropped my phone, and when I got my head down so low, it takes everything out of you. My daughter said I was talking to her on the phone, slurring my words. and it was like dreaming of a heart attack, but it was a hypoglycemic sugar attack. It took everything out of me. My sugar went down to 1.6.
Oh my god,
And
what the fuck?
I've had
Oh
sugars
my.
where they've been 27 and it's done nothing to me. It was yeah, it's a scary thing. And jelly beans are my best friend.
Yeah, I love a bit of a jelly bean.
Look at that.
Yum. Shout out to Aussie Frost King and Cool Hand Luke.
I seen I was on talking to Mick S today and on Instagram, and Frosty come in. I haven't seen Frosty for a while. He got a fucking beard. Looks like Wolfman Jack. Him and Luke look the same, I reckon.
Yeah,
Ned Kelly's fucking sidekicks.
there you go.
Mm-hmm. Got a leg, not a bad leg at that. Huh?
With the ooh.
What's happening with what's the latest on them at the Hungry's house?
What's the latest? What do you mean? Oh, we've got some gravy potatoes. That's probably the new thing. Yeah, I haven't tried
What
them
is
yet.
it?
I'm not sure. It's like a potato with gravy in the middle, like an egg, but it's not egg. It's just like potato, and then the yolk is gravy and it's deep fried. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm stoned as.
Well, I didn't have any gravy, and I thought, well, I could cook potatoes, but I've got to go and buy gravy. And I thought, well, go and cook potatoes, but I'll just go and buy one of them.
Yeah,
Well,
one of the KFC
when you buy
potatoes and gravy.
when you buy when you buy, yeah, I could have bought a sweet pack or whatever you want to call it, but I like those tenders. Um, it's all chicken.
Yeah,
Now that I've
those
had
tenders
me,
are so good. They're
now that
just
I've had
liquid,
me,
like you said, all chicken.
well, they are all chicken. Um,
You'll love it, Aussie Frost King. MK2866 is so good for recovery, but they both take the same pathway through the androgen receptor, so they're going to fight for the same receptor. So that's going to be interesting. You're going to want to, I would say, pick one and go with one. You know, it's up to you though. The first one is better than the last one. The last one is more for tendons and joint repair, and it's like for recovery. You could take that post workout rather than pre workout. But a lot of people take that pre workout, to be honest. But it's very bad for your lipids, very bad for your liver. MK2866 is not good for you. Ah, fuck! I just cut myself. Yeah, it's not good for your liver and your lipids, especially with you can combine those. Not people have done it before. People have done worse. People have done LGD, RAD, MK2866, and a bunch of other ones like S4 in one tablet. And that was on Reddit. You can easily find that on Reddit. Bloke. But yeah, shout out to Aussie Frost King. You'll enjoy it. A lot of people in Tassie take the first one at the gym. It's quite, what's it called? Quite common in Tassie. Oh, you take milk thistle? Yeah. But still, like Ostarine is what they call MK2866. They call it Ostarine, really. But it is MK2866 or whatever. But they call it Ostarine. Panadol is bad for your liver. Nah, not to the extent that MK2866. MK2866 is not that bad for your liver. It's more so your lipids and your HD and your fucking, what's it called? Your cholesterol, your HDL and your LDL will be affected severely by both of those. Nothing wrong with them. I'm not having a go. Oh no, Aussie Frost King is
What
just
are you
talking
talking
about
about
certain
now?
things in the chat. Just replying to his chat.
In his
Shout out
app,
to LGD.
I thought you were talking about like, I don't know. I'm thinking that doesn't sound like food.
It's yeah, it's interesting. Hold on. I like your new photo,
Well, I mean,
Aussie Frost King. His French bulldog.
I
You go,
think I
kid.
just I put the potato in the microwave to warm it up. It's fucking red hot now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I put it in it and went for a minute. I thought, no, it doesn't need that long. Anyway.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting, Aussie Frost King. Well, with the thing is, like, LGD and Rad 140, they both fight for the same receptor. So I'm not saying you're taking them at the same time. I'm saying if someone was to, because some people do, they fight for the same receptor. So it's going to be a conflict of interest. So Asho Angel was saying that he used to take LGD and Rad at the same time. And it's interesting because they fight for the same receptor. They go through the same pathway. So you can't do them both at the same time. It's just too complicated for your body to figure out what's going on. It's do one or the other. You can't do both. But when it comes to fucking Rad and Ostarine, that's a little bit of a different story. But at the same time, you should pick one or the other. You know, you can do both, but I don't know. Give it a go, bro.
Huh.
Yeah, stacks are good. I'm not saying don't do it. Ostarine's really good for recovery. Ostarines, they prescribe it to a lot of people. It's for fucking yeah, I can't even remember, but they do. It's actually really interesting. DK, the exception of YK. How come? YK, all it does is it does something with myostatin, foliostatin. But what it does is it ruins your what's it called? Your joints and your ligaments and your tendons, and that's the cost. It's very interesting. I'm not hating on the YK. That's interesting. DK, good to see DK. Let me punch this cone for you. Bong on. It's interesting you say that, DK. Nothing wrong with YK. I'm just saying, like, when you use it at the gym and you're training, you can have an injury more so than using other compounds because what YK does is it actually eats away at your in some capacity, it does something to your ligaments and your tendons. Yeah, tendons, that's the one. So it's fucking...
I better go back to this one.
I'm going to have a cone for DK. I haven't seen DK for ages. He's in
Hey,
ACT, hitting them bongs. What is that?
The mashed potato chicken up. We're gonna spice it up with some fucking supercharge.
That is a big stack. Jesus. Oh, and supercharged sauce sounds delicious. Get it in ya. That's the best
Yeah,
time.
look,
You've been
it is
saving that for so long, and there you go. You finally get to enjoy it.
Fucking hope I have.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do now is, hang on, excuse pigs. Clean spoon. We're going to the only way to eat this stuff. Coat the back of the spoon, and I mean coat it like that. Then you dip your front of your spoon in your chicken and potato. Now, all your fucking supercharged sauce is underneath. And this is fucking hot, and this is fucking live. And here we go with KFC, mashed potato, and supercharged sauce. We'll show you one more time for the dummies. I'll show you one more time for the dummies.
One more for the people in the back.
There you go. Supercharged sauce. We'll even cover the spoon. And we'll just dip it in here. Chicken pieces that are broken up.
Eat it with
Mashed potatoes and gravy. That's got chicken in the middle. I just break all the chicken pieces up and put mashed potato over the top.
Oh, lovely. A rare supercharged sauce.
Man, that is fucking absolute. You get the chicken, the gravy and the potato. I just love this fucking sauce. And instead of just, you don't eat a lot, but you cover it like that. You got a fucking nice piece of all the chicken and mashed potato fucking broken up in there with the gravy on top of it. Scoop it up, get a nice piece of chicken. You can't fucking complain about something like that. What
there you go.
cost me 15 bucks. I bought one piece of fish last night. Absolutely fucking red emperor.
What was
like
the face palm for, DK? What the fuck is... I'm confused. No, you just put a face palm emoji. Bong on, bong on, bong on. Martial artist says yum yum. I agree with him. It is yum yum gear. Enjoy. Cheers to that.
Well, mate, something easy.
Yeah, something easy to eat and enjoy.
I get to wash it down with a $6 bottle of bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na.
Aussie Frost King needs to have a fucking shave. He looks like Wolfman Jack.
Yeah.
He
That's
does.
funny as. go. Dun, 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 dun.
What's going? How come your computer goes off? Come on.
Wait, who said Psalms song in the stereo? Oh, Aussie Frost King did. It's interesting, eh? Well, I want to say, DK, I just want to say one thing before you guys get into this argument, because here's one thing. The science will tell you that everyone will respond differently to every different thing. So it doesn't matter, because I know people who have never done the R word, but they've done the S word, and they're huge and they're normal. So it's like everyone's different. It's like you can't, yeah, it comes to genetics and all that shit. So it's like we need more research into this sort of stuff rather than anecdotal experience from person to person, because it differs person to person. So you can only trust on your own experience and the science. It's fucking wild, man. And there's no science on some things. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and have a go. It's very interesting, the comments going on in the chat. Talk to your doctor. The doctor.
Doctor, I talked to my fucking doctor and he still don't know what's fucking going on.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one
don't.
thing that it always is.
Man, I don't know where I'm at with him. I know where my diabetic educator, man, that woman is fucking switched on. She knows exactly what's going on, and she's fucking. We're going in leaps and bounds, which is good. But I'm enjoying this chicken with hot. Oh man, this fucking mashed potato is still fucking red hot. And then a good serving of what's the name of it? Supercharged sauce. That's just along my mouth. I'm not going to waste it. It's not that a cold. That's not a really cold night tonight either. As you can see, the color, different color of. I don't want to spill out on me computer.
Shout out to DK, no wonder. That's interesting. He's competing in the nationals. That's fucking full on, man. You're onto it, bro.
Who's competing in the nationals?
DK. There's another bloke who's a famous bodybuilder who smokes weed when he's cutting. Because, like, I don't know, he just smokes it. When you're cutting, it's when you eat less food. When you're bulking, it's when you eat as much as you can. So DK, at the moment, he says he's cutting. So he's not eating. He's on a very strict diet. So I wonder what he does to, like, get over the hunger. Smoke that bowl.
I can't do it and smoke. And I smoke weed and I get the fucking bad munchies.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
I had a whole packet of Monte Carlos the other night.
Oh,
a whole fucking packet in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours at least. I had a whole fucking packet, man. And I got up the next morning and looked at the fucking empty packet on the lounge here where I was sitting. I said, "You fucking silly cunt." No wonder your fucking sugar levels are out. But I did it once. I won't do it again for another fucking 6 months. I won't drink alcohol again for another couple of days. But I'm going to enjoy myself tonight.
That's good. It's always good to enjoy yourself. Martial Artist 2012 says nothing beats natural, healthy living. There's a cost and consequences when you try cheating nature. That's interesting, Martial Artist. Well, in modern society, a lot of things we do, we cut corners and we have services provided to us. So like you can go to the food packet of your shapes and you'll find there's canola oil or there'll be some seed oils there, and seed oils aren't the best for your body. You can eat them, but I'm just saying at what point is there things scattered all throughout modern society that just because they're what's it called? Making it easier than fucking going out and getting your own. It's still good. I'm not saying it's bad, but we live in a modern society where we like need to drive around, and that's like impacting the environment. I'm not trying to talk all this green stuff on you. I'm just saying, like you said, there's a cost and consequence for cheating nature, but we already do that on a large scale by existing in a culture. So, at what point is human nature becoming unnatural? Going to Mars and all this sort of shit. Maybe that is a natural course of human nature, but that's debatable. Maybe what they're talking about in the chat is a natural course of human nature, a natural course of evolution. I'm going to shut up now and have this cone, but I'm just saying you never know if that is the next step in evolution. What DK is talking about. Imagine you're a superhuman and everyone who isn't is normal. There you go. Nothing wrong with being normal,
Yeah.
but imagine there's a higher
You
quality
tell
of
me
life.
what does the word normal mean?
That's a good point. I think the word normal would be to be able to
Answer that
live
one.
a healthy life within reason. I'm trying to say like within ability. Like if you're not disabled, then you're considered normal. You know what I mean? If you have the ability to walk, talk, eat, and do stuff for yourself, I think that's considered a luxury. Where people go, that's to be normal and to have those what's it called, privileges. That's something to be grateful for, because some people have cerebral palsy and they can't eat their own food properly, or they've got gluten intolerance, or they can't eat fucking, like you said, herrings or peanuts or anything. Some things you can't do, so don't take it for granted. Someone else might wish they could do what you're doing. And if I can, I'm gonna have a cone bong on.
Normal, to me, normal is what you perceive to be normal. If you think there's something
Exactly.
wrong about it, then it's normal.
Spot on.
We all perceive a different normal, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. I'm going to eat the last one here, because I ain't going to waste that one. That is absolutely divine bit of chicken. 4 pieces, and I don't even have to put them in there. I'll put them straight into here. I'll just eat this straight out of here. There you go.
DK's got that discipline. DK stands for discipline in the kitchen, isn't that right? You're funny. Hope you
Discipline
find
in
that
the
funny,
kitchen.
DK. Yeah, because he's eating fish and vegetables, and that's all he's eating. Nothing else.
I had fish last night. I
There
had a
you
piece of
go.
red emperor, cost me about $14. But it was like this. Fucking, it was fucking heaps long, about that thick, an absolutely
Yeah,
divine piece of fish. But you pay
that's amazing.
down south here, you pay $50 a kilo for it. But up
Oh
there,
wow.
yeah, when I was up there at that farm stay, that guy that owned the property, He bought us home 3 or 4 fucking massive feeds of fucking fish that he's caught. His grand's come in the first time with these fucking 4 big fillets like that. I said, "What's that?" He said, "Cold trout." Wow, what a fish! What a
Yeah.
fish!
Oh, it's Legends 421 with the Under the Sea.
Mm.
There you go. I'm gonna have to go head off and have a shower and get some food gear changer. Getting a bit hungry. I've got a cone packed
You
though.
working tomorrow?
Cheers for having me.
You working at You
Yeah,
working at Hungry's tomorrow?
I've got an early start, so I'll be enjoying the food tomorrow. Get
All the best, Terence.
some
Thanks for
hungry
coming
guys.
along.
No worries. Thanks for having me, gear changer. I'm gonna punch this big bong, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much
Sure.
for doing the stream. I hope your
Right.
medical bills get seen to in some aspect because that's so
Ah,
expensive.
we'll, we'll,
I
we'll,
did
we'll,
hear
we'll
about the
get there somehow.
fucking.
I don't know, but yeah, we'll get there.
I reckon you will though. That's the thing. So you just got to be hopeful and get through. And enjoy the
You
Woodstock
stupid
and
fucking
bourbon while
idiot.
it's on sale. What did you say? Sorry, it
This is
lagged.
me last. This is me last bottle.
Oh, there you go. Well, take care. I'm going to hit this
I
bong.
go to bed.
I'll see you next time. Have a good evening.
You too, bro. You too. All the best, young Terence. 100% Tassie.
Always good to see you, gear changer. Take care. Bong on.
Hungry Jacks. Wow. I just finished KFC. Hey, and I got a McDonald's shirt up there somewhere. We got the fucking burger chain fucking covered. Hey, all the best here, Tassie from Gear's channel. Because he likes being on the panel. Mm. Hang on. Mm. Mm. There you go. There you go. Dinner was done, forgotten about. $20 for dinner. Mashed potato, chicken, supercharged sauce, and another chicken. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Good food, good drink. Look at that. He's having a night out. Fuck the medicals, fuck the doctors, fuck the fucking appointments. I am full too. Now, can you hear this? I'm going to see if I can get the spoon in the sink. We're going to listen. Fucking ace in the hole, mate. Ace in the hole. About 6 foot away. Straight in. The garbage bag's right there. Look at that. I've only got to get up one step. I'll put that in the sink and pour hot water over it later. Oh, fucking hell, Mr. Pig. Hey. Oh, yeah, you better close the fucking oven door on the microwave. Um, that's all right. That was a fucking awesome feed. We'll put that in the bin. What's tomorrow? Gotta go. Oh, yeah, I better. Fucking get the cunt. Oh, come on, gear. Spitting all over the place. Anyway, chips and Pepsi. I'd rather drink out of a road puddle on the M1 instead of drinking out of Pepsi. What is this Pepsi in this, is it? I don't know. It's to me it's bourbon and fucking cola. And if it fucking makes it Lola, that's fucking good. It's funny, you know, Cooley. I'm I'm in chat with a chick out your way. I mean, yeah, I'm chatting this chick up out at not far from you. That's all I can say. I see the big L with the fucking ad pointing. I was not flat. She's nothing flash, but she's fucking down to earth. She is. She's so down to earth, and she's a. Not out your way. She doesn't live your way. I'll give you a name of a town. I've got to think of this. She lives out near a little place called Caminya. Not Caminya, Caminya. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. She's a bit of a horny piece. She talks to me fucking dirty. She really is. And she said, I live in a town called Caminya. She said, but if you come out here, you can come in here. And I said, in what? She said, in me. Yeah, that's right, where the meatworks is around there. Well, she's been single for 5 years. I'm not saying too much, pal, because I know the area. But she's my little score. She's in Springfield Private Hospital at the moment. She was in Ipswich, and they transferred her from Ipswich to Springfield. She got really sick. She's in her 50s, and she's only small and tiny and petite. She's fucking got a beautiful little body on her, and she's a beautiful chick. She is. She's nothing. Listen, neither am I. We click over the phone what you would not believe, you know. Been out with her once. No, yeah, we went to the Caminia pub on the fucking bend there. I can never go there again, man. Never, ever, ever go there. The company was good. She was good. We enjoyed ourselves, but the food was fucking crap. The food was fucking shit. That's what you get, anyway. Because she said she wanted to go to Plainlands. Where the fucking, I thought she was talking about Playlands. It's Plainlands. Yeah. And I said, I know someone out this way. She said, where? I said, oh, can't tell you. She said, I probably know him. I said, well, he's a pretty cool guy. You might know him. She said, what's his name? I said, I can't tell you. Oh, if I'd have said Rick, she mightn't have known. But if I'd have said, cool there, Rick, she could have known. Ah, I'm not going to cut your grass. I fucking haven't heard that one for a long time there, brother. Going to cut your grass. Nah, man. It's I just met her by accident, and I just met her by accident, and it's a fucking, you know, she's so into me. She fucking is, man. I know it. I wake up every morning, there's a message on my phone. Yeah, she's a horny little piece. She talks fucking dirty, and she still wants to fucking. She's just as soon as she gets out of hospital, she don't want to go home. She wants to come here. I said, no, I'll go to your place. But she lives in the fucking. She lives out there, and she said the fucking. It's there's a lot of sticky beaks out that way. And I said, is there? She said, yeah, the whole place is full of them. So I was going to say, yeah, I know a fucking bloke that's a sticky beak. But he's a fucking beautiful sticky week. It's it's just by chance. That's a fucking beautiful spot down there. That fucking what's the name of that fucking big dam? The Wivenhoe. Man, I went for a drive down there. I, we went out there and fucking went for a drive. Had a kiss and a cuddle out that way. Yeah, definitely a fucking kiss and a cuddle. As soon as she gets out of hospital, man, I'll be fucking chasing her. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Need that car wash, righto. We're going to go to the pub there. Yeah, right. It's a fucking beautiful place. That's where all the fucking water disappeared and fucking flooded the fucking Lockyer Valley, didn't it? Fucking wiped away. Some fucking water storage in there. It's only 7 o'clock. I'll go back into me looks in a minute on my channel and find out why someone's blocked. Anyway, I've got to go and do a few things in a minute. 7 o'clock. How long have I been on here? 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's good enough. The Wivenhoe, that's the Lukey. We'll be out there next in a couple of weeks. We should be out there. Depends. She's going to be in hospital. We're supposed to be going down to for a drive on Sunday. I'm trying to anyway. I'd like to. Wouldn't mind going bush on Saturday. Going down to see Mick and then go down to the place of where we had a good time at. I don't have to go into town. I just stay down there the night. Mm. I can't. I can't because I've got to be back here on the Monday. Right, I'm gonna get off this. Oh, I'm gonna go and lay down for a while, getting fucking sore legs. All done. We've had beers, we've had bongs, and we've had bourbons, and we've had fucking some potato and some bacon. I've seen bacon as full as a boot. I'm gonna go right down and have a little siesta for a few hours. It's only early. Wake up and have some dessert. I'll get the fruit out and that yogurt. That's what I might do. In fact, I'll do it now and get it out so I don't. I've had my leg asleep. Uh, Come out there, taking the hose out to Ivanhoe. Taking the hose out to Ivanhoe. Oh, Ivanhoe. He's a lucky cat, that Ivan. He knows where the hose are. Well, this one's not a hoe, but she's not a bad woman, and she's very small and petite. And I've never had a chick like that. She's fucking closer to the bone, the sweeter the meat. She's fucking very petite. She weighs in at about 65 kilos, dripping wet. But it's got a gorgeous little fucking body on it, and I mean gorgeous. Yeah, it's fucking just nice titties, and she's got a fucking hot little ass. And yeah, there's not a lot of forestry, but it's a fucking a great little cave to go looking for. If you know what I mean, Valvoline. She's fucking not bad, mate. No, instead of me jumping on her, she can jump on me. Because she's hot. She's got a hot little fucking body on her. And this old fella likes it. This old fella likes it. Put these out. We'll make our dessert, and then we're going to have a lay down and come back and eat it. Oh, where's that fucking bowl? Which one did I? Oh, I've used both of them. Oh well, we better use a real bowl. Or I'll have a look and see how this. I can go straight into that yogurt. Oh yeah. Mm. Don't need a bowl. We'll put them straight into the yogurt with a long spoon. Oh, that'll do. And we need some yogurt, don't we? Oh, get rid of it because it won't be here. I won't be here tomorrow. Holy hell! Oh, that's all we got out too. lot of yogurt in there, but no good wasting it. No good wasting it. We've got a container here of Yoplait passion fruit yogurt, which is about that full, about half full. And it's just gone a little bit on the frozen side. Well, not frozen, but icy. Nothing wrong with it. It's good. I only bought it the other day. And I don't want to. And I won't be here tomorrow. All right, I'll just leave that to pour out for 10. We'll put that in there. We're going to go. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. Yeah, we don't have to get up there till after lunch. Right. What are we down to? 6. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get off this. I'm going to hang out for a minute. I smoked that fucking cigar because I broke the fucker. I broke the fucking cigar. See? I broke the cunt. But I'm going to smoke this one now. There's a couple of puffs on it. Mm. I love me cigars. You got to give up the fucking cigarettes, or guess what? It mightn't happen. You got to give up the greed. Guess what? That won't fucking happen. Got to give up the beer, the alcohol. Guess what? That won't happen. Got to give up the doctor's drugs. I wish it would fucking happen. Weed is my life. Whether I've got it, if I haven't, I'm in the shit. Let's go bush. Right, I think this fucking. I think this Jager's just about fucking. Might as well pour it all in there. You got it. Well, if you don't eat tonight, you better eat it tomorrow. Look at all that juice come out. And a purple yogurt now. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that purple yogurt. Have a taste. Mmm. We're going to do the berries now, a bit at a time. Mmm. Blackberry and yogurt. What a fucking combo. Finish the packet off. See, this is what I like. That's frozen berries. See that? Summer fruits. Half a packet of that in here with that yogurt. I done the other half the other last night. Man, that's the best fucking dessert I could have. It'll put my sugar up a little bit, but better than fucking eating a packet of biscuits. So that's what it looks like. Got all the berries in there. Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, boysenberries, whatever you want to call them. I won't eat all this. I'm full now. I'll have it for breakfast. Midnight snack when I wake up. Because I'm going to bed in a minute. Mm. Fucking plenty of fruit, strawberries, fucking blackberries and blueberries are fucking heaps. I haven't got my freezer turned up to quite frozen. Yeah. You think it's time to go to bed? It's got some, I think they're grapes too, man. They're fucking nice and cold. No, that's not a fucking grape. That's a Oh, I don't know, but it's a fucking berry. Huge piece of fruit. It's a strawberry. Fucking awesome fucking dessert. I'm fucking cold as ice. Fucking fruit yogurt. Can't beat it. Cold yogurt. Mm. It's still got the little icicle fucking. Mm. Little one who know him. Turn the lights out soon. Go and say hello to the back of my islands. He's all coming along. Does she like bongs? No, she's an ex smoker. Through she's an asthmatic. She give away all cigarettes, all dope, or everything. Don't have a scrub and feed yourself, eh? It's only 7:30, but we've had a big day today. Seen a doctor, a nurse, and a psychologist about me needle phobic bullshit. I won't eat all this. I'll put it back in the fridge. Have it when I wake up. Good to see you all. Hmm. 7:30, just about. On a Monday, the last day of the month. Tomorrow's the first of a new month. Before you know it, that cunt with the beard will be here. What the fuck, Santa? Where'd you come from? Knock, 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 says me fucking emails. I got fucking strawberries, man. Put some flavour in them. Absolutely. Passion fruit yogurt with fucking berries put through it. Can't complain on my dessert. Mm. Those blackberries are just fucking to die for. The last time I had fucking a big feed of blackberries was fucking 25 years ago. With fucking full cream milk straight out of a cow. Mm. You can't beat those berries cold. And believe me, that fucking yogurt was fucking ice fucking cold. Doesn't matter what my sugar level goes to when I eat this stuff. It's worth it. Or it doesn't matter. This is a good sugar. Mm. Still got a bit of fucking shard down the bottom. Cold as ice yogurt. Mm. Hmm. They said I wouldn't finish it. I might. I could. And then I feel fat afterwards. But it's only yogurt and fruit. It'll balance itself out. Hmm. Yogurt, a bit of yogurt's not bad for you. The fruit, it's all good here. 90% of it's natural sugars. Wow. Nice coal, fruit, and it feels some fucking nice taste in the fucking yogurt now. It's nice to start off with. Wow. This place full as a tack. They're on the geese. Yeah, well, that's what I gotta do tonight. Get all my stuff packed. Get all my washing up and all my dirty washing done, packed up, ready to go. I forgot what I was doing tomorrow. Doctor's early, 9 o'clock, and then we're going to the laundromat. Spend about $30. I can't eat any more of that. Won't be long, guys, but I'm going to bed. I was full as a fucking boot. Oh, I've had 2 bottles of bourbon, Kentucky Fried mashed potato and gravy, some of their um, tenders, and yogurt and fucking summer fruits. I feel about fucking 10 kilos overweight. I've got to get my washing together tonight or in the morning, and I've got to be out of here 10 to 9. I get up at 6 o'clock like I normally do. I can do it all in one hit. I don't have to worry about it now because I've got too much fucking food in my belly, too much alcohol, and too much drugs. Not enough drugs. Warm day. Bit of a what? Yeah, shards is in me fucking, got a bit of shard in me fucking yogurt. Motherfuckers. Wouldn't fucking touch shard if you fucking give me $1,000,000. I promise you I wouldn't. Nah. Oh, I suppose for $1,000,000 I might. I don't know. It's a fucking hard one. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys, because it's 7:30 and I'm fucked. If I don't go to bed now, I'm going to sit here and get fucking cold. I'm going to close that door, get rid of that rubbish. I'll leave the rubbish there till the morning because I've got to go to the doctors and then I've got to go. We've got to go somewhere tomorrow. Anyway, we better go. We better go because it's that time of the night. I'm fucking all over the shop here. I'm wasting a cigarette. I fucking wasted it. Huh? Fucker. Never even had that. Anyway, I'm going to have this and go to bed. I'll see you boys and girls and guys and dolls and motherfuckers and all them motherfucking people. I'll see you all soon. And thanks for coming along. The gear says soon with the spoon. The what trash? Darren Turnbull, Darian Turnstall, Tunstall. You want to hear me cough? What do you want to hear me cough for, cunt? What the fuck's going on here? Who the fuck are you anyway? I've never heard of you. Turnstall, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Are you talking about meth? Fuck meth. Fuck the fucking heavy shit. Stay away from LBJ. Yeah. Lucky bastard junkies. I gotta go now. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm just about to sing a song. Sing a song of sixpence. My eyes are gonna close. I'm gonna close my fucking eyes, and that's all it knows. Love is all from the gear, because I'm gonna disappear. I'm fucked. I gotta go because my show's just